Today, I'll be reviewing the core lineup of the Famous Grouse. Stay tuned. Famous Grouse is actually the top selling Scotch in Scotland and in the UK. Overall, globally, as we know, it's Johnnie Walker. In the UK and in Scotland, it's the Famous Grouse. Now, I'm actually super interested to try this because it's really cheap. Each of these bottles, we have the Famous Grouse, we have the Famous Grouse Smoky Black, and we have the Famous One. All of them full-size bottles are about $32 Canadian. So, it's about on par with Johnnie Walker Red. I don't know if I suspect this is going to be any better than Johnnie Walker Red, but for some reason I feel like it should be. So, should be interesting. I've never had any of these before. A side note, Famous Grouse was just bought recently by William Grant and Sons. So the same company that owns the top-selling single malt, Glenfiddich, now owns Famous Grouse as well. Just an interesting. And on the nose, I like it. It's buttery. It's malty. It's a blended Scotch. It's not a blended malt. The finest whiskeys blended in seasoned oak casks. That's what it says. All right, on the nose, yeah, nothing too exciting. It is nice to me. I like it. Nothing really super exciting about it. Let's try the palate. It's a little bit chocolatey. It's not bad, actually. It's kind of candied, a little chocolatey. I get some oak on the back end. Again, it's not complicated, but it's tastier than I expected. Now, I do have a small glass of Johnnie Walker Red to sort of compare. So I'm going to compare, before I move on to the next two, I'm going to compare that. The Johnnie Walker tucked under the table. All right, the nose is very similar. Maybe a touch stronger, but profile-wise, it could be the same thing. Getting a little bit of vanilla, sort of like a sweet pastries kind of vibe from it. It's not as harsh as I remember, to be honest. Yeah, I think they're about the same. Maybe the Johnnie Walker Red might actually be better than the Famous Grouse. I will spin around and try it again. We'll see. But moving on. The Famous Grouse Smoky Black. So this is the peated version. Not any more expensive. Same price. $32. On the nose, it's the same buttery. You still get the profile, but the smoke is there. Not overly smoky, but a little earthy. Little bit of, I don't want to say chocolate, but sweetness for sure. And maybe there's something fresh and grassy, but it's not grass. It's very fresh, it's appealing, and not buried by smoke. I get caramel, honey, ash. I don't know. Of the peated whiskeys I've tried, this is not by any stretch my favorite. I'll say that for now. Again, a little chocolate is coming in. I think I'm getting chocolate on the end, on the back end. I think I gotta compare the other two again after, because I do like the chocolate element. I think just I'm more used or more familiar with their Johnnie Walker profile. So like it, nostalgic and whatnot, maybe. I don't know. I'm rambling. Okay, this is the one, the Famous One. Partially aged in sherry oak. Definitely more of like a dried dark fruit vibe. Still get the signature buttery core. Smells a little sweeter, a little more dark fruit. Let's try the palate. Reminds me a lot of an Irish whiskey, I think. The pepperminty flavors is a little overwhelming. And then in the end, there's like a, maybe it's like a coffee grinds. It's like the bitterness to the finish of it. Again, not a huge fan. I am realizing why they all cost $32. All right, let's load this up. Back to the Famous Grouse. Yeah, light, buttery. No real change. Maybe I am getting a little chocolate on the nose now. And some, again, some salt. There's like a salinity to it, a saltiness to it. Yeah, it's really, to be honest, it is smooth, what they would call smooth. Call it watery, call it whatever you like. It is sweet, not really anything objectionable. It underwhelms, would be my thing. Yeah, I see why it's a big seller at the price point, but yeah, it's not the most exciting. It's definitely a mixer whiskey, right? Let me try the Johnny Walker Red again. Yeah, I think the Johnny Walker just punches more. It jumps out more. It's a little bit stronger. It may not be tastier, but again, I think both of them are going in Coke or lime juice or something. So yeah, it's definitely more stringent. I think I think the Famous Grouse is probably a better buy. Like people would like it better straight, probably because it's just smoother and a little bit more watered down. Um, yeah, I don't know. Let's try this one again. Famous Grouse. Let's try the Smoky Black again. Yeah, I think this is my favorite nose of the three of them. But we'll see the palate if it does come back. But I didn't really like the flavor. No, that's not it. All right, let's load up the Famous one a little bit more and try that one again. I'm gonna have to pee after this. All right, the Famous one. I'm getting a little bit of the peppermint on the nose now. Definitely candied. Still get all the dried fruit, dark fruit. Maybe a touch of vanilla. Try the palate again. Yeah, it just to me it strikes me also similar to a cheap Irish whiskey. It's just that's not very good at all. All right, well I'm glad I tried them, but all of them are going in soda, guys. I'm not gonna rate these. They're not things that you typically I would encourage you to drink straight. Try them, but none of them are fantastic. They're fantastically priced. $32 for a regular size bottle. Well, that's the show. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. As always, I'm Jason. This is It Was All a Dram. Smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And share the video with a friend. I got no whiskey there. I think this is my favorite of the bunch. Till next time.